What's up, guys? It's Bean from Bean Games here. So I just played an OTS championship out here in Pittsburgh, and I top 8'd. So I just want to bring my deck profile to you guys. So let's hop right into it. All right, we're running fire clearly. We were running 3 Sanke-Eyes Ash, 2 Poplar. I love this ratio right here. Very good, very consistent. I mean, even if you draw the one of this and still have the one deck, you still get to play. Even the normal summon off this, it's not too terrible. So, but that's it. That's it. I mean, this starter Sanke-Eyes. The 1 Oak. This helps play around Nib, and is just an extra extender. We have the 1 Flamebirch.
Not 2 Flamebirch? Not playing the Temple at all?
No Temple. I decided to just go straight Fire King variant with this. I just want to try it and see if it's like falling off the wagon, seeing where like how I feel on it personally. And I'm starting to lean towards more pure, but I just feel very comfortable with the Fire King cards. We have and then 2 Witch for the Sanke-Eyes Diavel Star combo. And we'll head right into the hand traps here.
Oh boy.
3 Nib. I think this is kind of like a must right now, especially if you pair it with something else. It just kind of punishes the player for continuing to extend, because Sanke-Eyes or Fire King Sanke-Eyes it just keeps on going.
Yeah.
So I think this is a must. You need to pair this. We have 3 Veiler. This hitting just like the Ash is very crucial, and then going into other matchups, it's pretty decent. Sometimes against voices it's good. If they don't drop shifter on you and going against Flu and you hit the Rabina, they just kind of sit there unless they open maps. So
must be nice if that happened to me.
Yeah. Played the 1 Mourner for a cross Atari, and then it's also decent going into the mirror. I'm playing 3 Ash. You still want to respect your branded players, because you know it's still a good deck going into voiceless, and overall it's good once paired with another hand trap. So still liking 3 Ash. We went with 3 Droll. I felt very conflicted on this card. Most of the time I had this with an Imperm, so it's like, you know, do I let them go Ash and then Imperm later? And I was just put in a very awkward position with this card. So this card might end up getting cut and put to the side, but you know, we'll definitely see how I feel with more testing this coming week and for upcoming regionals. Let's get on to the Fire King cards. 1 Grunix, 1 Ponix, 1 Arvada, 2 Kieran. You want to keep these minimal as possible. They are like the biggest bricks. I bricked I think once today, and it was in the top 8 playoffs, and I opened up the continuous spell, and it just didn't feel good because I know their fire is just all hand traps. So you want to keep these at the bare minimum and keep them in your deck at all times. Easier said than done. We're going to head on to the spells now. I'm playing 3 Crossout.
How'd you like this?
I love this card. I think this card held up really well. It was, you know, you just didn't lose to a single Veiler or Imperm and pass, so you were able to continue extending through there. And if you already had Witch or other extenders, you just save this for like the mid play and just go from there. But and then it was decent going into like the mirror match, because I could set this if I felt confident and hit one of their engine cards. So really did enjoy this card. We have 3 Wanted, 1 Original. This is pretty self-explanatory. Draw phase, play around Droll, allows you to draw, and gets Witch, which is an extender. So definitely need this, and this is pretty self-explanatory too. You search that up Poplar or set it with Witch, and just keeps your plays going. We have 3 Bonfire. It's the Rhoda of the deck. Hopefully it doesn't get put the 1 like Rhoda, but hey, it's here for 3.
It says once per turn on it though. So.
That is true. And then the Sanctuary and Fire King Island.
How many times did you get Cosmic on your island?
Never. I always, if they didn't react with like a set card while I played this, or when I went second playing this card, I just always tried to assume this Cosmic and try not to play into this. But I think people did side in Cosmic, they just didn't see it, thank God. Because that would have been a big punish, but even though you still have plays. So, and then 3 imperm for the trap. This is best hand trap negation right now. I know the stun deck's running around a little bit, so you definitely need this. And just hold it for that, and you're on an impermanent dream at that point. But that's it for the main deck. Main deck's at 42.
Oh, 42.
So we'll get on to the extra deck real quick. Pretty self-explanatory, a little out of date compared to like the pro players, but we have the 1 Appo,
Oh, man.
1 D Code Talker,
Oh,
1 SP,
yeah.
1 IP, the 1 Zealantis, the 1 Raging, and the 1 Amber Whale. I still like this
Still
card.
on whale.
I still like Whale. I think it helps play around evenly, especially playing like just an OTS championship like this. A lot of people were maining evenly today, so just passing on this was pretty solid. So this did come up. I still like the card. I'm gonna die on that hill. The 1 Hita and the 1 Dark for if like you're playing against like a branded or anything. You know,
Did you
just
steal
punish
a
them.
witch today?
I did not steal any witches today.
Aw, man.
I stole a lot with Hita, but nothing with the Dark, unfortunately.
Aw, dude.
1 Link Reba,
Oh, ban worthy.
very bad.
OTS ulti first, though.
Nightmare Phoenix, just to get rid of like people still on anti-spell. I did see a lot of those running around still.
Were you doing the Zealantis in the battle phase?
Yes, I did pull that
Yeah.
off once today. Where you go Zealantis, this, attack, destroy this, get your Phoenix back, and then push for game.
Yeah, so they don't nib you.
Exactly. We have the 1 Salmon Great Sunlight Wolf. 2 Princess. You definitely need this, especially if they look through your extra deck if you're playing against Cash and they pluck the 1. That way you're not stranded out of nowhere. So definitely need the 2 of that. And then I'm playing the 1 of this.
Ooh! How do you feel about this card?
Oof. I think it's there when it's there, but overall it's like, I think I'm going to replace this with either like an Anima or an Axis Code or figure something out here. I mean, 'cause most of the time I wasn't able to get the 2 level 8s on bodies. It's very situational, so I understand why a lot of builds cut this. So I'll probably end up following suit on this one. So that's it for the extra.
Ooh, man.
15 cards. Then we'll get on to some of the spice in the side. First 3, we have 3 Ghost Bell.
Is this only for voiceless, or do you put it in?
So I put this in going against the mirror in case they were on the Fire King variant and hit them with on a Flame Burge. But if they're on pure, they were easily, if they knew what they were doing, they were easily chain blocking. So this card really didn't come up. If they were subject to only going into an oak play, this came up. So I sided in. Hopefully I could just draw into more hand traps and just keep stunning them. I sided this in going against my Cash player. And going against the Cash player, I was able to hit the birth, and that ended up winning me the game.
Oh, man.
So, and then you're also running a lot of stuff that need to go to grave, like Droll and Veiler. So I just take out a couple of the Veilers already and just replace this with this. So that way I wouldn't get overly punished by a shifter. Some of the spice today, playing 2 Ogre.
Ooh! I know you drew this a lot today.
I didn't draw this, unfortunately, but I decided in. I had a lot of fear of, like, you know, just like the voiceless not being able to break that board, so just hand trapping them and hopefully they'll just pass over to me. So, you know, just you want to hit the barrier with this, or like hit the diviner, they normal summon, or hit the low, and then put them on having certain cards. But I think the main thing is there was a couple Raid Raptors running around, and being able to hit the Exceed. The Raiders Knight, yeah, that's what it's called. Raiders Knight with this, just kind of like set them back like a whole turn, and you were able just to push. So just having an extra copy of those going against that deck, and then being able to hit like Flu if they don't have Shifter, hit the Wind 1, and then put them on like having more birds to go through in their hand.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good. We're playing 2 Bestials.
Ooh, voiceless?
Voiceless.
That's literally it.
Voiceless and Tier, if anyone's still coping on that deck. I know there was a Tier player here today. but mostly voices. Triple Cosmic. You got to have the back row removal. A lot of people are citing in summon limits, anti-spells, stuff like that. I'm going to hit the triple summon limit.
Ooh, show them the rarities real quick,
See,
man.
you always play mismatch rarities.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what. Because that way they know that you drew the one of and you really stacked it with this card. I decided in. I didn't see it at all, actually.
Oh, man. I saw it so much today.
But resolving this card, you're just sitting there looking good. And then I played the one Submersion just because I was afraid a lot of people playing either the stun deck or just putting up a towers or something that like a Chaos Angel I wouldn't be able to get rid of.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just very good removal if you know, like, hey, something's affected by spell and trap, and you're able to search it. So, and it's really good into the mirror because you can just put back like an Apo or something into the back row. So I did side this in, but I usually blew them out by that point.
Oh, yeah.
And then the one of talents.
Oh, just one.
Just the one. This was supposed to be double talents. I might go back to double talents. I like the double talents, so. But
You're gonna
overall,
get barrier statue, dude. Any changes other than just the talents?
definitely the Droll in the main deck, and then definitely the Exceed monster, the High King,
Okay.
or King, whatever it's called. But and maybe more floodgates. We'll see. I had a hard time. Just like after I got hand trapped, I had nothing really to sit back on. So just
That's
a couple
fair.
more tweaks on the deck.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Well, yep, thank you.
Yep.